Hey guys, so I'm back from vacation, had a great time, and I want to start off right away with a haul. Small haul, I guess. I didn't buy any makeup in Turkey, I didn't find any. I looked around, a couple of blushes and stuff I just didn't get because you could tell from the quality it's not something. I did have some brand names written down that I looked for, but I just couldn't find any. But I did get a couple of things today and a couple of things from the duty free. So I thought I'd share those. I also want to share like way too much makeup stuff with me. Half of the stuff I didn't use. Well, most of the stuff I decided to pick out the only things that I actually used there. All the other stuff was nonsense to take, but you know how that goes. So I figured I would just add those products, especially for sunburned skin, tan skin. I'm actually NW25 right now. I'm probably NW50 or even higher. No, well, just kidding, but I'm really tan and dark, so no foundation for me. I'd have to buy a new one. Yeah, so let me get started. The only thing that I got at the duty-free bottle of Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. Most of us know this one. And I came across this. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Concentrate. It's a recovery boosting treatment. I haven't actually read up on this. I didn't know this even came out. We know the regular Advanced Night Repair. This one is supposed to be more concentrated opposed to this one. So, and I definitely wanted to try that. So those two things are actually the only things I got from the duty free. And then today I stopped by at a MAC counter because I wanted to get from the new collection the Lip Erase lip balm, which looks like this. This erases your lip color. I swatched this at the counter and it looked interesting. It's basically like a concealer for your lips and takes away your natural lip color. So I'm going to see how that works with different consistencies of lipsticks. I also got the Prep and Prime transparent finishing powder, except in a pressed powder. This is new because normally I have the one from Michael Todd and that's hard to come by, so I wanted to get one of these. MAC must be the only company that sells a compact powder and it doesn't come with a puff. So I told the lady, either you give me one or I don't buy it. So I guess you could say she was nice enough to give me one of these, which I think is kind of ridiculous that it doesn't come with one. But anyway, what else did I get? Of course, my favorite Bobbi Brown Long Instant Double Wear Makeup Remover. This is still my top favorite, the Too Faced one. Still, for me, this is the best eye makeup remover. I also got a backup of this one because usually they're sold out and they're hard to come by. It always takes them new shipment in. So I got two of these. So now I want to start with the products that, like I said, I used only these products. All the other stuff I took, including different eyeshadows, different blushes, different liners. I took tons of liners that either smudged in the ocean or you looked like Alice Cooper on stage or whatever. I used every one of them. I ended up only using one for the rest of the holidays because it worked best. It stayed on. Of course, when you swim a lot, I swim a lot whenever I'm in the ocean. Like I said, I only ended up with this one, and this one is by Terry. This is bronze. No, it's deep bronze actually, and this was a gift from Coco. It's called Multiple Eye Definer Water Resistant. And this is the only liner that I use for the rest of the vacation after like the second day or something. Because I noticed it stayed on, it doesn't smudge, it works. This is a perfect liner for the ocean. I have to see about getting different colors, I think, on this one for my next vacation. Blushes. The first 2 days or something I used this type of color, a gift from my friend Lindsay, Cabana Boy from the Ball. After I got a little darker, even I've mentioned before that these two colors are pretty similar. This is Darkly, my dear. This blush, I have to say, once you're really tan, you have that reddish, brownish color. I mean, it was hardly impossible to escape the sun. So like I said, I'm really dark, and this color, it just works amazing. I just love this color, and this is all I used. And for evening, sometimes just for the apples, then I use Natural Beauty, the Amazonian clay from Tarte. And these are the type of colors, this one or this one that I showed, or the other one from the Balm. If, like I said, if you're really starting to get tan, you have that reddish or even sunburn, these colors work perfect. Lips, I took tons of colors, didn't use any because they looked ridiculous being tanned or being sunburned. And I usually get sunburned like the first 2 days, and after that I turn really dark. And the only color I use, Fanfare, and it's a cream sheen, which is this one. It's the hair butter for colored hair. This is a hair mask from the Body Shop, and it was really nice because all the salt water, the sun, and so on, and this really helped. Also, the moisture shampoo, the Rainforest moisture conditioner and shampoo, also I really liked a lot. Like in the morning to afternoon, I didn't really moisturize because then I used SPF, of course. But for evening, going out or whatever, the only moisturizer that I used is the Repair and Protect, the Cebu Sea Buckhorn Daytime Facial Cream. This was a gift from my friend Michelle, and I'm down to here. I use this stuff daily. It works perfect. It keeps the skin semi-matte, and it was hot as hell there, so I didn't use any liquids, of course, foundations. What I did, I put this on, and you just wait a bit. It soaks in your skin really fast. And what I did, I just put bronzer on top of it, from Bobbi Brown in medium 2, and I just applied it with this cheap kabuki. This is from Coastal Scents. I didn't want to take my expensive ones, and this job perfectly. So for anybody going on vacation, I can highly recommend this moisturizer, especially for evening if you want to get ready and you don't want to wear a lot of foundation, or you wear just a powder foundation. This works perfect with it. You don't need a primer. You just put this on, like I said, slap your bronzer on, and that's it. Nighttime moisturizer, I also didn't use too heavy of a cream. What I use, I always repurchase this. This is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and this is better for oily skin. This also comes in a cream, but this is the gel, and this is basically what I use to moisturize. Every other day I use the Wrinkle RX Extreme from Dr. Denise. I've mentioned this before, I really love this. And for cleansing, especially if you're like on the ocean, I mean, you get greasy really fast, and once you hit to the hotel and shower and whatever, and it just removes all the gunk oil and the grease from either sun lotions or whatever you're using. It's the Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. Okay, so I'm just all over the place. Shadows, I took tons of palettes, tons of eyeshadows, and also, again, reddish brown. Once you're tan and you have that reddish brown look, a lot of colors look ridiculous. This is from T. Leclerc. So this is in Prune Tender, and even if your eyelids tend to get greasy in the evening, the shadow doesn't crease, it stays on. It's just a perfect shadow. The other two colors that I even used this. I use this a lot for eyeshadow, just to contour the eye. Also looks really nice. And what I did whenever I use this is either use Query along with that, and for the brown bone I used Grain. For eye cream I wanted to test these because these I got before I left, and I have to say again, the baggage lost puff reducing eye gel from Dr. Denise helped me a lot, because you know, if you're out in the sun, as with most people, you know how you start swelling and have puffy eyes, especially from the sun or being from the ocean or waking up the next day. And I must say this helped me a lot. I also used the triple strength eye wrinkle smoother, and I like this also, but like I said, it is a bit drying underneath the eyes. For lips during a day conditioning I used Birds and Bees, the lip shimmer. This is in Peony, just a lip shimmer. It's probably not going to show up much here, but it's a nice color, conditions the lips really nice. Another Clinique product that I used every other day, that's also really a nice beach product, is the Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. And this is a gel. It's a intense moisturizer. I really like this. My first body butter that I tried, the cocoa butter from the Body Shop. Tongue twister there. And I really like this, especially after being in the sun and putting this on at night. I tend to get a pimple here now and then if I'm a lot in the sun or using a lot of SPF, so what I use is grease lightening. This is aloe vera gel with tea tree, and you just it's a gel which looks like this, and I just put this on top at night, and then the next day the zit is gone. Blush, another blush that really looks good for, I use this basically for contouring, was the Sahara. Oh, another product that I got today was the brow set. I actually got my brows reshaped in Turkey. They have this method where they use like a string. They put it in the string in their mouth and they go back and forth and they remove all the hair and they shape the eyebrow like that. It's a neat technique, and I got mine reshaped there and I got them dyed because I was tired putting on eyebrow pencil. Speaking of eyebrow pencil, what I use in the ocean is from Rimmel London. This is the eyebrow pencil. It's kind of too dark for me, but I have to say this is sort of one of these harder pencils. So once you put this on, it actually stays on. Even in the water it stays on. And so I did get my eyebrows dyed in the hotel at the salon because I was tired of painting in the morning every morning. So now, since I have them dyed, I won't be using a pencil for a while, so I prefer using a gel like this. I've never tried this one from MAC. This is in the color Begoul. So this is basically for blondes. That's the color there. They also have a reddish brown. I might even end up getting the reddish brown, like for evenings or something. But I have to see how the consistency works with this. Dior makes one of brow gels. I don't like the Dior one because it has glitter chunks in it. And this one is pretty matte, I think, and have to try it and see how that works. Highlighter. The only one I took was this one, and it worked perfect, of course. The Laura Mercier, the Pink Mosaic Shimmer Block. And one more last lip product. This is the number L207 from Ellis Foss. This is also an all-time favorite color of mine, which is this one. Also perfect color if you have that reddish brown Also a really nice nude color. This was actually a gift from the MAC counter. She let me pick out something. This is Miss Behave Mineralized Blush. I don't know which line this was in, but sort of a peachy blush. Which I probably won't use until I'm pale again. Yeah, other than that, like I said, I didn't purchase any makeup there. I purchased tons of medications there because they're dirt cheap there. All types of cold medicines and stuff. Also got a 4% bleaching cream, which I'll be using in the winter. Yeah, just some medicine. So that covers all haul and my favorite products that I use for the beach after getting a tan. The colors that work best. So